Hello everyone. In today's video, let's see how to deploy our microservices using Jenkins. For that, the first step what we need to do is go to your GitHub account, create a new repository. Click on new, give the repository name. The repository should be in private. Click on create repository. Go to command prompt. In this, we need to set our email ID and username for globally. So let's set that. Git config -global user.email your mail address. Now set for username. Git config -global user.name username. Enter. After globally set the email ID and a username, you need to change your drive where your project file is exist. So cd dot dot. So now we need to set our mail ID and username for locally. So let's set git config user.email email id. So same for username. Git config username. Click on enter. So the next step is git init. So this command is used to initialize a new Git repository. It creates a hidden .git directory in your project which contains all the metadata and version control history for the project. When to use git init? When starting a new project and you want to be tracking changes with git, or else if you have an existing project but have not set it up for the git version control yet, what happens after git init? The git init command initializes a new git repository. It creates a hidden .git directory in your project which contains all the metadata and version control history for the project. When to use git init? When starting a new project and you want to be tracking the changes with git. If you have an existing project but have not set it for the git version control it. What happens after git init? A .git folder is created in the current directory which stores git specification, configuration and tracking information. So the next step is git add dot. So this command file to staging area, meaning they are ready to commit it. The dot indicates the current directory, so all the changes in this directories and any subdirectories will be staged. So the next command is git commit -m initial commit. So this command captures the current state of the file in the staging area and saves it as a snapshots in the git history. So the -m allow you to add a commit message directly. In this case, initial commit is the message describing the changes. Click on enter. So the next command is go to GitHub account, scroll down. So copy this path, git remote add origin, copy this one and paste it over here. So this command adds a connection to a remote repository where your code will be stored. So the origin is the default name for the repository. You can use origin to refer this GitHub repository. So this URL of the GitHub repository where your code will be stored. Enter. So go to GitHub, copy this one, git push -u origin main. So this command pushes your code to the main branch on the GitHub. Enter. Okay. Go to GitHub account, refresh this page. So the code of your microservice will appear here. So the next step, what we need to do is go to your server. So in this, we need to install Maven, Java, Jenkins, and Docker. Let's install a Maven. Take a root access. Make sure while downloading Maven, we should be in a OPT directory. So go to Chrome, type Maven, download. So copy the first address, wget, paste that URL. So the next command is tar hyphen zvf apache maven bin tar. So this command is used to extract files from a compressed archive file that contains apache maven. Can enter. So the next mv apache maven. So this command changes the directory name from Apache Maven 3.9.9 to Maven. Enter. ls will rename the file. So the next is we need to install Java. So let's install Java. Sudo apt hyphen update. So the next command is sudo apt install openjdk11 jdk hyphen y. Enter. So check for the Java version. It will install. Clear the screen. So let's create one file, vi bash file. So this opens your bash file in a vi edit mode. Click on enter. We need to set the path of our maven. So this line sets the maven home to point to a maven installation directory, that is opt maven, and update your path. So the maven bin directory is included in your system's executable path. So save and come out. So the next is we need to source bash profile. So this command reload the bash profile so that the changes you may take effect without needing to restart your terminal. So let's check for the maven version. So the maven will installed. So the next is we need to install Jenkins. So let's install Jenkins. So this is the Debian package repository. Click on it. So you can go to your browser. So type Jenkins installation. Go here, Linux, scroll down. So here you can see how to install the Jenkins. So follow this rule. So go here. So sudo apt get install hyphen Jenkins. Sudo apt install Jenkins. So the Jenkins is installed. The next step is go to the instance, copy the IP address, open a browser, paste it, followed by 8080. So this will open the Jenkins page. So copy this path, go to server, cat, copy this ID, it's a password, paste it over here, continue. So install suggested plugins. It takes to install. Let's wait until it got finished. So give the username. I'm giving admin. So password, set the password, full name and a email address. Save and continue. Save and finish. Start using Jenkins. In this, we need to install plugins. So go to manage Jenkins, go to plugins, go to available plugins, type here Maven, install the Maven integration, manage Jenkins, tools. Here we have to set the path for the Maven. So add Maven, Maven Om, OPT, Maven. So it should be in a lower case. Apply and save it. Let's create a project. Go to new item, ETS time zone. Select Maven project. Click OK. So give the description. Scroll down. In the source code management, you have to select Git. In the repository URL, you have to paste your Microsoft URL, repository URL. Go to GitHub account, copy this URL. So copy this, paste it over here. So uh, fail to connect repository command, because here you have to give credential. Go to add Jenkins. So username. For the password, you have to create a personal token in GitHub repository. Then you have to paste the password here. Paste it. Give the description. Add. To add this. So the next is brand specifier. So our repository is in main branch. So we should change this one, master to main. So in goals and options, write clean package. So apply and save it. In the left side corner, you can see build now. Click only once on build now. It will build your project. Wait until the project is built. So the build is success. So let's go to the EC2 instance. So before this, your RDS database should be available, and go to VS Code. Try to build your microservice project. MVN clean package. So WSL for a Docker password. So the login is successful. Go to your instance. So now we need to create a Docker file. For that, we need to install Docker. So sudo hyphen apt-get install docker.io, install it. Yeah. Let's create docker file. So from OpenJDK 11, it starts with the OpenJDK 11 image and set the working directory to the GTS time zone services and set on environment variable for the port number 4703 and expose the 4703 for external access and copy your jar file into the working directory, and cmd specifies the command to run your application when the container starts. So save and come out. So now you have to create another file, vi push.sh. cp copy the jar file from the specified Jenkins workspace path to the root directory. So Docker build builds a Docker image with the tag GTS time zone. So Docker run a container from the image at detached mode and maps port in 4703. Save it and come out. So now run this. So the permission is denied. We need to set the permission mode 77 push.sh. So now try to run that until. So successfully built. So let's run docker ps. So the container is running. So this was the steps to deploy microservices in Jenkins and servers.